Yeah, we would be reading the message from Master Durvasa. Today's message is the ninth message from the book Messages from 40 Masters. So I welcome you to this session and thank you so much for taking time to come and attend this session and showing so much of enthusiasm in listening to the message of the great master Durvasa. So today's session will go as follows. We shall discuss about Master Durvasa and his background a little bit, and then uh, we'll meditate for 5 minutes. I shall sing a song, and we shall meditate for 5 minutes, and then go to the reading part and have experience sharing, and then if there is time, we'll do good amount of meditation also. And yeah, uh, thank you to Patriji for creating such a flow of knowledge, flow of wisdom on this earth planet, and we are all very fortunate that we are all able to sit like this and share our experiences, our wisdom, our learnings from great masters like Durvasa and many great enlightened masters. And today's master is it was very interesting to me. I was very curious to know about him because right from my childhood, I just used to listen that he is very a fearful. He has a huge amount of anger, and every common people or great masters also were very scared of him. That's what I used to hear because I couldn't understand because I was a child. I couldn't understand. After growing up, also, I couldn't know about that knowledge. But fortunately, because of this being family, I now have an opportunity to understand, connect with the wisdom of great masters like Master Durvasa. Yes, he was regarded as a very angry sage, but I used to wonder, he's a sage, and how come he can be angry? So today, when I read the message, my heart was melting because he expressed all the things which he experienced and how he was being portrayed by many people, and the anger was which was represented was only one side of him, and that anger is also shown in a different way. It is really not like that. So he expressed his feelings and experiences in this message. We shall read it, but before that, who is Master Durvasa? So he was born to the great sages. I should say sages because in those days there were many great ladies who were sages, but they were not brought to light by the writers. But his mother, Master Durvasa's mother, was a great sage. She was Anasuya Mata, and his father, Master Durvasa's father, was Atri Mahamuni. Means he is a great sage, great sage, and, and Durvasa was also considered to be Master Durvasa was considered to be one of the Sapta Rishis. These Sapta Rishis means Sapta means seven. Seven Rishis were very well known in this Indian or Hindu culture. They were great sages, and they had a great role in this universal well-being. And that much only I can tell you because I have not read much about that. But I understood that they have a great role in this universal well-being. and he Durvasa Mahamuni is one of them. And now coming to his Master Durvasa's birth, he was born to such great parents. Both of them were great enlightened masters, Atri Mahamuni and Anasuya Mata. So they in this Hindu culture or Hindu epics, we understand that uh, there are three main deities: Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, and Lord Maheshwara or Shiva. So they are considered to be the creator, sustainer, and destroyer. Okay, so those three lords were or gods were so much impressed, and they felt so uh, mm, good about these two sages, Atri Mahamuni and Anasuya Mata, and they felt that they have to take birth, and they have to take birth they wanted them as their parents. Okay, then three sons were born. One is Dattatreya. He is considered to be a great master, very great master, and then it was Durvasa, Master Durvasa, and then Master Chandra. These three great sons took birth, and they had the consciousness of Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, and Lord Maheshwara, who are said to be the creator and sustainer and destroyer in this mythology. So now this background is so very important because look at their parents, and the children obviously born to them are they had a great soul purpose in this universal being well-being, and sustaining this universal plan. That there was much higher purpose in these three children taking birth on earth, obviously. And now his wife was Kandali. Master Durvasa's wife was Kandali, and let us move on to the meditation part so that we can read the message given by Master Durvasa, and then we can discuss and share our knowledge about him. And it would be very interesting because we are seeing Master Durvasa in a new, very new dimension. So we are getting a lot of knowledge about him, lot of wisdom from him. So I request you all to sit in meditation in a very comfortable position, and let us be very enthusiastic that we are having an opportunity to meditate. Getting an opportunity to meditate is a mm, actually it's a huge thing, huge opportunity in our lives, a very positive thing. So every time we meditate, we should thank that we got this opportunity. So there are much changes and transformations going on in our body while we are meditating. Let us request Master Durvasa to be with us and make us more enlightened, means by giving his knowledge, by being with us. Thank you. I shall sing a song. For 5 minutes we shall meditate, my dear friends. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदम् ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिम् ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिम् द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादि लक्ष्यम् द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादि लक्ष्यम् ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिम् द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादि लक्ष्यम् ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदम् एकं नित्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलवचनो सर्वति साक्षिभूतम् एकं नित्यं विमलवचनो सर्वति साक्षिभूतम् भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि 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 Last 10 seconds, masters. So let us continue to close our eyes, and whoever want to meditate, they can continue meditation also. But if it's possible, we shall listen to this with utmost awareness, my dear masters, by closing our eyes. Messages from Durvasa. This message was received by Master C. Aruna, a senior pyramid master, in 1994, 6th April, 3:40 p.m. So the message goes as follows. My personal life has no message for you. This is what is Master Durvasa's message. My personal life has no message for you. My only message is that I am not just a famous Muni for his anger and short temper. I have attained what a Buddha has attained, and yet people hardly know me as I am, for no one has asked this question to date. And until a thing is asked, and until a thing is asked, it cannot be revealed. Yes, from here, now, I tell you that my life was attuned to help sages and kings who were themselves meditators in perfecting their respective tasks. Although well advanced in their meditation, the kings and sages were less advanced in their pursuit of enlightenment and made silly mistakes. It was and has always been the reason for my anger at them. I was always successful in getting the most beneficial return out of my anger. Somehow, people who were writing the history of my age were always absent when I was calmly teaching my kings and sages, but always present at times of my anger. Tell me, how can a man always be angry and be nothing else? Does he lack all other emotions? I too had a family, a wife, and children. I lived with them, worked with the officials and kings, meditated with other sages and disciples, and lived a very normal life. Hence, do not label me ruthless, for I am not just a ruthless master, I am a normal master. I am both Jesus and Buddha. Just because I was not portrayed talking about love, do not think I do not know anything about love. My family life, my wife, my children, and chiefly my disciples are all my notes of love. I repeat, my family life, my wife, my children, and chiefly my disciples are all my notes of love. My adventures in spiritual life were my teachings of nirvana to my disciples, sages, and kings. I repeat, my adventure in spiritual life were my teachings of nirvana to my disciples, sages, and kings. Yes, I have not termed or coined the term nirvana since it is a Buddhist term, yet I have helped many of my people attain it. The time of Jesus was different. In a time of chaotic atmosphere and shattered, valueless cultural time, Jesus taught to love people. They were common people. And Buddha had a large community of much better people who were much more enlightened than the disciples at the time of Jesus, and his teaching to enlighten masters was enlightenment. He desired to create enlightened masters, and my teachings were more attuned towards basic peaceful living, taking life as a challenge and living in every challenge peacefully. I repeat, and my teachings were more attuned towards basic peaceful living, taking life as a challenge and living in every challenge peacefully. If you or anyone, if you or anyone can do it, then that is the only love towards life. I repeat, if you or anyone can do it, then that is the only love towards life. That is the only way of attaining nirvana and enlightenment and living life in its complete form. I repeat, if you or anyone can do it, then that is the only love towards life. That is the only way of attaining nirvana and enlightenment and living life in its complete form. This is what I taught to the people of my time. And this is what I want you all to do to attain whatever a Jesus, a Buddha, or whatever name Master has attained. I repeat, this is what I taught to the people of my time. And this is what I want you all to do to attain whatever a Jesus, a Buddha, or whatever name Master has attained. I confidently say that you will achieve it because I see such a conducive atmosphere around you people. That is, in short, my technique of enlightenment, dear masters. Good luck in your pursuit. By the time Master Aruna received this message, it was 3:40 p.m. Yeah, thank you so much, my dear masters. This was the great message given by Master Durvasa. And yes, I would like you all to please slowly open your eyes and come back if it is possible for you. Yeah. So what uh, and the message, by reading this message, I was so touched that how he was represented in our epics, and there are many dimensions in one particular person, and that too he is the greatest enlightened master, and he was an ideal for many other enlightened masters to uh, to be created on this earth planet, and he had a great purpose of helping people to become enlightened. And yes, absolutely, how can a person be only angry at all times and and towards all people? It can't be like that. So we have to go by our intuition, understand what he's saying, connect with his wisdom, by connecting with his energies, and then we can really change our lives. And what made me feel so very happy and so very um, it melted my heart because uh, an appearance is there of anger, but in his inside inner consciousness, he had a fatherly nature of taking care of each and every person, though they are committing mistakes, very silly mistakes also. He is standing beside them and showing light. uh, he became the torch bearer for many people, many sages, many enlightened masters, to show the path of light. And he's still it seems he's still there in his body now also. That means he's called a chiranjiva, means he is in his mortal body. That's what it has been said. And he is one of the chiranjivas on this earth planet. So and one more thing which I really got connected and really got inspired, that enlightenment is in creating each and every moment joyfully and blissfully, living life joyfully and blissfully with utmost peace. That's what he's calling it, an enlightenment. And Mother Earth also in her messages, she told that enlightenment is not a destination, it is a choice. It is a choice which we make in our day-to-day lives and make our life beautiful. Our life becomes beautiful by the choice we make. And the right choice would be um, created only when we are enlightened, only we are when we are in the path of wisdom, only when we learn from these great masters who are standing beside us now also and showing us the path of light. Yeah. And we need not be in sorrow anymore, so we can create anything. So let us create joy in our life. That's what I that's my takeaway from this message, and I'll be cherishing this message all through my life. Thank you so much. And I request you all to also share if it is possible for you. Please come up with your wisdom and sharing, and we would like to learn from you. Thank you. Yeah, if everybody is in meditation, is it's okay. It's perfect. There are no sharings. We shall move on to the meditation again because there is time for us. Hi, ma'am. Sirisha Garu.
Thank you.
Do you want to share, ma'am? Thank you, Master Srinivasan Anduru Garu. Thank you. Okay. If there are no sharings, let us move on to the meditation. Yeah, is it like that?